Jai Sai Ram, Chapter 19 and 20. Sai Baba's preaching to Brahmanyan desirous. How can Brahmanyan be God when mind is an illusion? Sai is unique of all. Sai Baba's preaching to Brahmanan desirous. One rich man was well established in his life. When he heard the fame of Baba, then he told to one of his friends that now I had left no desire to be fulfilled. Therefore, I must acquire Brahmanyan from Baba by going to Shirdi. And if anyhow I acquire it, then who can be more pleasant in life than me? His friend told him that acquiring Brahmanyan is not so easy, especially of a man like you who is highly indulged in ignorance, wife, children, and amazing riches. Who will fulfill your desire of acquiring Brahmanyan, who never even by mistake gives a single penny in donation? Ignoring the advice of his friend, he took a tonga to go and fro to Shirdi and straight went to the mosque. After the sight of Baba, he fell at the feet and prayed that you give Brahma Darshan, sight of God, in short time to all who come here. Hearing only this, I have come to you from very great distance. I am too tired of this travel. If I have Brahmanyan, then I will consider this trouble more successful. Baba told, my dear friend, don't be so impatient. I will show you Brahma very soon. My all transactions are in cash and I never deal in credit. For this reason, many people come to me for fulfilling their desires of acquiring wealth, health, power, fame, post, and many other things. Very seldom a person comes who is desirous of Brahmanyan. There is no dearth of people who come here for fulfilling their worldly desires, but it's very rare that a spiritual inquisitive comes. I think that this moment is very great and auspicious for me. When a gentleman like you, by coming over here, is forcing me to depart Brahmanyan to you, I will happily make you the sight of Brahma. Saying so, Baba made him sit by his side to depart him Brahmanyan and engulfed him in talks to here and there, by which for some time he forgot his question. Baba called a child and told him to borrow 5 rupees from a trader. After returning, the child said that there is no trace of him and his house is locked. Again, Baba sent him to another trader. This time also the child could not be successful to bring the money. By repeating this experiment for 2-3 times, the result remained the same. When Baba was sending the child impatiently here and there for borrowing 5 rupees, that rich man could not take courage to lend 5 rupees. In spite, started preparing to return soon and anxiously told Baba, "Oh Baba, kindly give me the Brahmanyan soon." Baba replied that, "Oh my dear friend, did you not understand anything from this drama? I am trying to make you the sight of Brahma." In short, the meaning is that to have the sight of Brahma, one have to leave 5 things. Panch Pran, 5 vital airs. Panch Indriya, 5 senses. Man, mind. Buddhi, wisdom. Ahankar, ego. This is Brahmanyan. The path of self-realization is similar as walking on the edge of the sword. Then Sri Sai Baba gave long lecture on that subject. How can Brahmanyan be God when mind is an illusion? When preaching was over, then Baba told to that gentleman, "Well, gentleman, you have in your pocket Brahma in the form of 50 times of rupees 5. Please kindly get it out." He took one bundle of notes. After counting, all were surprised to see that there were 25 notes of 10 rupees. Seeing this omnipresence of Baba, he became compassionate. Falling upon the feet, he requested for his blessing. Then Baba said, "Rob the bundle of your Brahma, that is notes, till you do not become free from greed and jealousy. Till then you cannot understand the true shape of Brahma, whose mind indulged in wealth, children, riches, confusion of attachment and thrust of wealth is a whirlpool of sorrows in which live the crocodile of ego, jealousy, and envy. One who is free desires the oceans. Desire and Brahma are mutually enemies. Tulsi Das ji says, Jahan ram, tahan kam nahi. Jahan kam nahi ram. Tulsi kaba hun hot nahi. Ravi rajni ik tham. Where there is greed, there is no chance for meditation and contemplation of Brahma. Then how can greedy man achieve detachment and salvation? A greedy man neither has peace nor salvation, and he cannot be firmly dedicated. Even if there remains a little bit of eager in the mind, then one should understand his all the penances have become worthless. If a great ascetic is not free from the desire of having result, not free from the desires of having the reflection of the deeds, and if aversion against them does not develop, then everything becomes useless. He cannot be successful to achieve self-realization. One who is egoistic and always busy in thinking of sensual desires then don't have any effect of preachings of Guru. So the purity of mind is totally essential, because without it there is no importance of spiritual penance, and that is totally arrogance. So it is proper that one should own the path which is comprehensive to him. My treasure is complete and I can fulfill according to their desires. But I have to see the disability of the person. What I am saying, if you listen it carefully, then you will surely be benefited. I never tell a lie sitting in the mosque. When a guest is invited in the house, then with him the family, other friends and relatives are also invited to take meals. All the people present in the mosque were accompanying the rich man in the feast of Jnana, knowledge given by Baba. After having the blessings of Baba along with that rich man, all the people returned to their houses with pleasure and satisfaction. Sai, the unique of all. So many saints are there who, leaving their houses, dwell in the lonely caves of hermits in the jungle and try to achieve salvation. They never think of others and always remain contemplating. Sai Baba was not of this nature. Although he had no house, wife, children, near or distant relatives, even then he lived in the world. He took alms only from 4 to 5 houses, always resided under the neem tree, and did all worldly behaviors. How to behave while remaining in this world, he preached this education to all also. Such saints and sadhus are rare who, after achieving God, remain effortless for the benefit of the people. Sri Sai Baba was on top of them. Jai Sai Ram.